What's going on? Oh, brother. This dude needs to get the out of here when it comes to this, man. Um, when it comes to the ring, it comes to Floyd, everybody knows I think he's the best ever. Period. No one in the history of boxing has ever been able to go into a ring and make the adjustments that he's been able to make inside of the ring and come out victorious. You know what I'm saying? No one's been able to do it to the levels that he can do it. No one's ever been as a complete fighter when it comes to fighting in the middle of the ring, the ropes, whatever it is. Moving forward efficiently without getting touched, fighting on the back foot, everything. He's the greatest, hands down. But when it comes to the social ish, man, he can kick rocks when it comes to that. People are praising him for paying for the for the funeral. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Floyd, same name. Um, they're praising him for that. And I'm just thinking to myself, photo op. That's one thing I could think in my head. He's just looking for a photo op. And then now he's running through the streets with the music playing. Oh, James Brown. Oh, I'm black and I'm proud. And I'm like, get out of here with that, man. We don't have time for this effery stuff. And there's no time for this trying to get photo op stuff. There's real serious things that's going on that people are trying to address. And people are obviously getting to the point where they're getting almost to the brink, almost to the limit where things could go a whole different way. You know, um, this is a man who, when Gucci made a lot of, made very discriminatory things, and people were like, nah, you need to not buy things from there anymore. This is a guy who was rocked out and stayed draped out in Gucci everywhere he went after that. Like, oh, I'm not gonna do what everybody does. I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm not gonna be strayed by the masses. That's what he said when it came to Kaepernick putting down his knee in protest of what was going on as far as his violence. Um, his words after that was, oh, what I mean? He needs to get off that knee and make that money. All lives matter. Those are the things that he said. So since you're so, against going against the norm or whatever, and going against what everybody else goes, is going at, why are you rolling with people with this? Why are you talking all the mess that you're talking right now? It's too late for that. People like him, people like Michael Jordan, people like Andre Ward, they need to sit their ass down. Sit your ass down and keep your ass in that corner where you were. You know what I mean? That's what they need to do. Sit your ass down. No one needs to hear you now. At all, especially when it comes to somebody like a Floyd Mayweather. Don't need to hear you now. Okay? And I'll say it again. Sit your ass down in that freaking corner. Ooh, you paid $100,000 for his funeral. Ooh. When other people have been put up $18 million, what's it go to help bail people out of prison that are out there protesting? Why aren't you doing something like that? You know, Flossing all your money, showing how much money that you're spending on whatever, on your planes and your houses and all this other stuff or whatever. If you care so much, why aren't you doing something real like that? Like, nah, I'm gonna make sure that, what I'm saying, I get attorneys for all these people that are being arrested. I'm gonna make sure they're good. Oh, his family's filing a suit. I'm gonna make sure I pay for that lawyer while they're filing that particular suit. I'm gonna make sure all these people that are being locked up, they're getting bailed out, and they're getting bailed out tonight, and I'm making sure they got lawyers. I'm gonna really put something behind this. See him doing something like that? No. You see Michael Jordan doing something like that? No. It's just words. It's just a photo op. Okay? That's all it is. Even Drew Brees with his new comments after he got trashed in the media, and now, oh, I'm with him. No, he's not. He was taking a hit. We need to, you know, this not going the way we thought it was gonna go. So we need to kind of revamp, readjust, and come back with a new game plan, to fix a particular situation. Oh, I'm with you guys. He's not with you. He still fully believes what he believes. Long as he's good, long as his family is good, and his friends, he's straight. Long as he's good, his wife's good, his kids are good, his immediate family's good, he's straight. He does not care what's happening to you. That's just the reality of the situation. You know, that's what it is. So all this, we need to stick together and stuff like that. Nah. You're either sticking with everybody 100% of the time or sit your ass in that corner. And that's it. And that's what he needs to do. We don't need to hear nothing from that man whatsoever. Nothing. Okay? Because next week is going to be Gucci again. That's what it's going to be. Next week's going to be, you know what I'm saying? I'm not following what everybody else says. I have my own brain. I have my own mind. Look at my $18 million watch. That's what it's going to go back to. You know what I mean? That's what it's going to go back to. We don't need those people. We don't need those people. Let the LeBron James who've been speaking out continue to speak out. Let the Jay-Z's who've been speaking out when it wasn't popular to speak out continue to speak out. Let people like that continue. The Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's who's been speaking out and doing his thing since the freaking 60s and 70s. Since the 70s. The Jim Browns who's been doing things since then. R.I.P. Muhammad Ali's who put his entire freaking prime of his career gone. Completely gone. Because he spoke what he believed in at that particular time. People like that, let them keep doing what they're doing. You shut the up and sit your ass in the freaking corner. We loved your career. You're awesome when it comes to that. But when it comes to this real life ish, we don't need you up there, homie. We don't need you up there. Because when things get real, we know where you're going to be. Curled up in that corner. Oh, I'm not going with the masses. I'm not going with the masses. Remember Sterling? Oh, he's always been good to me. He's always been good to me. Didn't care about all the things that he said then either, right? People can say what they want to say about him. He was always good to me. I got nothing to say bad about that man. No, he shouldn't have lost his team. Absolutely not. He shouldn't have lost his team. We're supposed to forget about all that? Or Golden Boy, all of a sudden now they want to put out stuff. Oh, this and that. Forgot about the emails? Did we forget about the emails? We're supposed to get about or the WBC now. Oh, all of a sudden, all the effort that's been going on when it pertains to them. A young lady loses her title because somebody was juiced up to happen. We know what ethnicity she was. And did this young woman get her title back when this other chick was all find out he was juiced up? No. Conveniently, she just got her title back right now. Conveniently, just got her title back right now. This thing is like a photo op for people. There are people out there losing their lives right now. There are people that are literally putting everything on the line right now for what they believe in. Right now, people losing their lives because they've gotten to the point where they've had enough. And the last thing we need is these Johnny-come-latelys who's had the biggest stages and could have made the biggest drastic changes. Could have really did something in their heydays when they had the world by the balls. And they chose to say nothing because at the end of the day, all they were focused on is making that cash. Well, go home, hug your cash, shut the F up, keep it moving.